Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Georgetown High School. Tonight's basketball game about to get underway here live at Georgetown High School, Eastview. Georgetown, the Battle of St. Gabriel, the CROSSTOWN Classic, whatever you want to call it. That is what it is. Georgetown basketball brought to you by Mack Hike, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, and Mack Hike Ford Lincoln, both of Georgetown. Thank you to Mack Hike and both those dealerships for bringing you Georgetown Eagle Boys basketball live here on the SHN Sports Network, presented by First Responder Broadcasting. I'm Wally Harmon alongside. Tonight we got a special guest up in the booth. Doppler Dave England joins us live here in the booth. Jerry Ann's going to be running the board for us. And a night for basketball. It could be a trap game. It could, whatever you want to call this, it's going to be a battle between two schools of Georgetown ISD, and both teams don't want to lose this one. Georgetown comes into this one, Dave, 21-1 lifetime against Eastview. The first time Eastview won this game was last year here at Georgetown. It was at Eastview, and it was a big margin of victory. They came in and won the first game ever in that series, 85-59. And then Georgetown righted the ship in the game 2 of the district cycle through. But it was something that these boys didn't want to be a part of. And I was talking to a couple of players, a couple of the seniors over there during the JV game. They do not want to lose to Eastview.
And not at home, not for a big rivalry like this tonight, Georgetown versus Eastview. This is for all the marbles, and they're looking for probably some payback and redemption from last year.
These two teams come in at totally different points of their season. Georgetown riding a 9-game winning streak, 5-0 in district alone, atop the standings of District 23. Eastview on a 2-game losing streak, one spot from the bottom in District 23, sitting 1-4 in district through the first 5 ball games. They lost to Elgin on a controversial, call it what you may, on the December 21st, 56-54, and then they ended up losing at Cedar Creek, 72-48. And then all of a sudden they got the ship righted there on January 5th. They beat Bastrop, which everyone else has as well, as they're 0-5 in district play. And then they lost to Pflugerville 44-42, and then they lost to Hendrickson the other night 50-43. So they come in on a 2-game losing streak with nothing to lose at this point. They've got to make a run. They have to win some ball games if they want to get into this playoff hunt, because right now in District 23 it settles out with Georgetown atop 5-0 in the district. Hendrickson and Conley both sitting at 4-1, and then you have Elgin, Cedar Creek, and Pflugerville all at 2-3 in district play. And so this is a tough situation for Eastview. They've got to get the ship righted, and this is where they can do it. They have nothing to lose here. They're going to come out and give Georgetown their very best on Georgetown's floor, and they have all reason to try to create havoc, because if Georgetown loses, they have the potential to drop right back down and do a tie for first place with Hendrickson and Conley if they are. Those two teams play tonight. Other matchups here tonight in District 23, they're big ones. Hendrickson is on the road at Conley. Bastrop's at Cedar Creek. Pflugerville at Bastrop. So Conley and Hendrickson are going to get some separation there at Georgetown. If they can't win this ball game tonight, they will be tied with one of those two teams atop the district standings with 1 game remaining in the first pass of district play. Georgetown's next ball game is Friday night. It will be at Bastrop to take on the Bastrop Bears at 7 p.m. tip. Other ball games on Friday night, there's going to be Conley is over at Eastview. That'll be a big game for Eastview. Cedar Creek will be at Pflugerville, and Elgin at Hendrickson. And so Georgetown, Texas, that is where Eastview is located. Just 5 miles between these two high schools, both of Georgetown ISD. Their enrollment is 2,193 students. They come in 18-8 on the year, 1-4 in district with a 2-game losing streak. Their head coach this year in his first year is Michael Topes. He is the head coach. He came from Leander High School. He takes over the program, and his assistants are Terry Bowie, Jordan Young, Noah Paredes, and Albert Bond. The starting lineup for Eastview tonight will go this way. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 0, Jaden Prelo. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Corian Bright. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 4, Levi Robertson. At forward, a 6'4 junior, number 5, Gabe Banks. And a forward, a 6'3 junior, number 11, Terrion Benson. So Coach Topes will go with Prelo, Bright, Robertson, Banks, and Benson to start things out. Watch for Terrion Benson. He is just a junior, but he is in his 3rd year on the varsity at Eastview. A lot of experience at the varsity level, and he is an athlete. He can jump out of the gym. He will look to make the highlight plays. If you can get him in foul trouble, that is where you can cause him the problems. Georgetown starting lineup, of course, we will bring it to you from the PA announcer after the national anthem. And so we have a few moments before that happens as both teams go through their warm-ups. Eastview, the road team tonight, will be in the black uniforms. Georgetown on the home team will be in the all-white home uniforms for tonight's matchup. These two teams will play again here on this season. They will play on let's see here, February the 9th. They will be at Eastview at 7 p.m. So that's the replay. That's the do-over for whoever comes up short tonight. That is going to be the next time that these two teams will meet over at Eastview High School. Dave, the history between these two teams, you go back to football, to soccer, to baseball, to basketball, to swimming, to golf. It does not matter. These kids know each other. They've grown up together. They have gone through elementary and middle schools together. This rivalry just means a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see them at the rec center all the time playing pickup ball and, around town at different basketball courts, and they've known each other for a long time. They've been playing club ball and everything. So, yeah, it's school pride, and, Eastview's, wanting to represent their school, and Georgetown's representing over here. So it's a lot of fun. Coach Dean's having fun, I'm sure, being the athletic director for the district, and it's fun seeing both of these schools match up. And you can throw the records out tonight, Wally, that it's going to be all out.
And that is what Coach Canfield and I were talking about just a little bit earlier, is the fact that he talked to his players. It does not mean anything. It kind of reminiscent, really, Dave, if you look back at the old days of Texas A&M, Texas OU. You can have a team coming in number one rank in the country and another team 0-5. And it does not matter. Your best effort will be gotten that night by the opposite team. And that's what Eastview will bring tonight, sitting at 1-4 district against a team that's 5-0 and has done a good job in district of separating themselves, winning a couple of big games against Hendrickson and Conley on the road in overtime, but taking care of business where business had to be taken care of. And it's an easy opportunity here for them to kind of get set in their ways and let Eastview slip one in on them here. And so that battle will come to fruition, because there's just something different when you see the EV and the G on the two uniforms doing battle. Absolutely. Georgetown has the slogan this year, #I'm in, and Eastview has the slogan, all for one. And so they live for performing and showing out, and the night that they're going to get to do it is here tonight. The student body for Eastview still filling in. The student body across the way, Dave, filling in for this Georgetown crowd. You love it across the way. Even the Sun City Boosters have moved to the Georgetown side to be with the Georgetown fan base tonight. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll go over a couple more things and get ready. Georgetown, Eastview, not far off. Stay with us. First Responder Broadcasting brings you Georgetown Eagle basketball live here on the SHN Sports Network. Join us now as we go to the national anthem. And back here live, Georgetown High School, the Eastview Patriots just introduced. We'll go live to the PA announcer to bring in the starting lineup for your Georgetown Eagles.
The 6-foot junior guard, number 1, June Presley. The 5'9" senior guard, number 13, Ty Canfield. The 6'1" junior wing, number 21, Cooper Christensen. The 6'6" junior wing, number 25, Ryan Dupre. And the 6'9" junior post, number 44, Evan Mayhew.
So right here, right now, Georgetown in the white home uniforms. G-Town, capital block print lettering above the numbers on the front in gray. Eagles, capital block print lettering below the numbers in gray on the front of the uniforms for the Eagles. Blue numerals on the front and back. White uniforms, gray piping on the sides. For the Eastview Patriots, the all-black shorts, all-black tops. Eastview, capital block print lettering across the front on top of the white numbers and white numbers on the back. Georgetown, Evan Mayhew will do the jump in the middle against number 5, Gabe Banks, to start it off. A 3-person referee crew as we get ready to go live. And the jump ball is underway. The ball tipped back for Mayhew. Off the hands of Dupre into the backcourt. And Q Presley will have it first for Georgetown. They'll come across the timeline, right wing into the hands of Canfield. Up top to Cooper Christensen. Coop will push back right side to Canfield. Canfield holds there. Looks to dribble drive into the lane. Tries to dump it low. Stolen by Corian Bright. And here comes Eastview. Taking away the ball from the Eagles. 7:35 remaining first quarter. Corian Bright across the timeline for the Patriots. Down to the right wing. Goes low to Benson. He'll go up and around Mayhew and gets it up and in. And there's the athleticism of Terrion Benson to get the first two. And Eastview leads it 2-0. Canfield up top to Cooper Christensen. He'll dribble off the screen. Right side up top to Dupre. Covered by Levi Robertson, drives, and he can't get the drive going there. They're going to call Robertson for the personal foul. That'll be his first personal foul. First team foul on Eastview here in the first quarter. 7:14 remaining, first quarter. Cooper Christensen to inbound. He'll get it into Ryan Dupre on the left baseline. Spins in the lane, kicks it out. Canfield baseline 3 on the way. Short off the iron, but he gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Nice job there by Canfield to follow his shot and get the layup from the left side. And he ties it up at 2 apiece. 7 minutes remaining, first quarter. As Prelo across the timeline will give it off to Benson. Terrion Benson will run the offense here for Eastview. Gives it off to Bright. Bright on the right wing to Benson. Covered by Dupre. Down to Banks. Right block, tries to spin on Mayhew. Can't. Puts it up over and can't get the shot to go. Battle for the rebound. Canfield comes away with it. On the far side, he'll give it across to Mayhew. And Evan will bring it across the timeline. Give it off to Ryan Dupre, and the Eagles set up with 6:35 remaining. Deep three, right wing, Q Presley, a little long, off the hand of Mayhew, out of bounds. And Eastview will get it back off the miss. Nice effort there by the 6'9 junior, Evan Mayhew. But Eastview will get the ball back, 6:29 remaining. First quarter, 2-2. Both student bodies in full attendance here, standing up on the respective sides, cheering on their teams. As Prelo gives it to Benson across the timeline. He'll push Prelo through. Set up the offense. Gives it off to Banks. The top of the key. Banks back to Benson off a high screen. Tries to drive down left block. Triple team. Kicked it out. Levi Robertson. High arcing three. Left wing. And he'll knock it down. Levi Robertson knocks down the three-pointer and a 5-2 lead for Eastview. Quickly down. Cooper has it on the left baseline. Dribbles up top to Canfield. Looks to drive. Backs it out. Slows down. Swings it over to Dupre right side. Dupre off the screen from Presley. Doubled up, skip it over. Canfield, left wing. Down to Mayhew, left block. Turns on Banks. Looks to drive in the lane, but they're going to whistle it on the floor. That'll be a foul on Gabe Banks. That'll be his first, second team foul on Eastview here at quarter number 1. So it looks early, Dave. Both teams are going to try to get the ball low and work their offense through the low-high game. Cooper Christensen set to inbound. He'll go up top to Canfield. Canfield drives in, dumps it to Mayhew. Right block, spins in the lane. His jumper just too soft off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound for the Patriots. Here comes Prelo. Skips it ahead, down to Banks. He'll stop, go up. Block from behind. Q Presley with the block shot. Good defense there not to pick up the foul. Knock it out of bounds. Eastview will inbound underneath their own bucket. 5:32 remaining. First quarter, 5-2. Eastview with the early lead. Looking to inbound. Get it to Benson. Now up top. Prelo fires the straight on three. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Banks has it for Eastview. Back to Prelo. Left elbow jumper, no good. Cooper Christensen, backside rebound, and he'll be fouled there. That's a big foul. It's going to be called on number 4, Levi Robertson. That's his second. That's the team third. And now the first substitutions into the ball game for Eastview. Looks like it's going to be number 12. That's Nick Brown. So Brown will come in for Robertson with the 2 fouls. Q Presley will bring it across the timeline. 5:15 remaining. First quarter. Dribbles towards the right side in front of the Eastview bench. Goes over to Dupre. Backdoor cut to Canfield. He'll put it up. Can't get it to go, but he'll draw a foul. See who this one's on. It's either going to be on Corian Bright or Banks. They're going to call it on Corian Bright. That's his third, team fourth, or his first, team fourth. And that'll send Kai Canfield to the free throw line for 2 shots. Canfield on the year from the free throw line, shooting 72%, 78 of 108. Knocks this one down. Now 3 points in the ball game for Canfield. Canfield has one more free throw to come here. 5:12 left, first quarter. 5-3, Eastview with the 2-point lead. Canfield's free throw on the way. Rattles in. And now 5-4, Georgetown trails by 1. Terrion Benson will bring it across the timeline for the Patriots. Comes to the right side, covered by Dupre. Goes right wing into the hands of Bright. Back to Benson up top, swing it around. Prelo left wing, covered by Presley. Wants to drive, cut off. Now he'll stop and pop a deep NBA 3 and knock it down. Jalen Prelo likes to shoot him deep, and he knocks down his 3 ball there, and it's 8-4 Eastview. Down low to Mayhew, but he'll be fouled. That's going to be on Gabe Banks. That's going to be his second foul, 15th foul on the Patriots, and that's a big one there. Both big men that are trying to cover Mayhew both have 2 fouls now early in the ball game. And now Evan Mayhew will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Mayhew on the year, 16 of 42 from the line, just 38%. And now the Patriots will bring in a sub after the first free throw attempt. It'll be number 10, Tony Gelsinger. First free throw for Mayhew off the back iron, no good. And here comes Gelsinger. So Banks and Robertson, the 2 big men to start down low for the Patriots. Both sit the bench with 2 fouls here in quarter number 1. Mayhew's second free throw gets the kind roll, and it's in. And it cuts the lead back to 3 for Eastview. 8-5. Benson across the timeline. Right side will give it off to Prelo. Prelo looks to drive, kick it out. Bright, right baseline 3, high arcing. It's an air ball into the hands of Mayhew, and here comes Georgetown. Canfield across the timeline. Right wing to Dupre. Stop, fake the 3, drives all the way in, and he'll go up, knock it down, but they're going to call the offensive foul. Taken by Corian Bright. It'll be on Ryan Dupre, his first personal foul, first team foul on Georgetown. And the substitutes come in for Georgetown here. As number 2 and number 3. Number 2, the 6'3 senior Landry Bullion. And number 3, the 6'2 senior, number 3, Charles Johnson. They check in for Mayhew and Cooper Christensen. Eastview has the ball, 4:20 left here, first quarter. Prelo will bring it across the timeline for the Patriots. Presley will pick him up, left wing into the hands of Gelsinger. Covered by Canfield. Tries to go low to Benson, does left block, spins in middle lane, and a great job there. Charles Johnson reached in to tie it up. They're going to bail out Terrion Benson with that foul call. Call it on Charles Johnson. That'll be his first, team second. As they're all looking to double Benson as soon as he gets it around the block. And now the foul called, 4:07 remaining. Bright inbounds to Benson, right block, kicks it out to Prelo. Top of the key, Patriots reset. Prelo on Presley. Kicks it left wing. Gelsinger on the baseline. Dribbles up to the wing. Gives it off to Prelo. Off a big screen. Fires a 3. It's long. No good. Landry Bullion with the rebound. Kick it ahead to Dupre. He breaks out to the left wing. He'll stop and try a 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound Prelo for the Patriots. Prelo falls to the ground. Loses the ball. Charles Johnson will get it, and he'll lay it up and in for Georgetown. Charles Johnson, his first 2 of the ball game. And the lead back to 1. Quickly down. Benson, right block, tries to go up. Too strong. Rebound to Canfield. Here comes Georgetown. Canfield 4-on-2. Ahead to Presley. Presley layup right side. Can't get it to go, but draws the foul. That'll be on Corian Bright, his second personal foul. And that'll send Q Presley to the free throw line for 2 shots. But it looked like Coach Topes will call the timeout for the Eastview Patriots. 3:26 remaining first quarter. Georgetown 7, Eastview 8. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Eastview Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Back out of that quick timeout, Georgetown will send Q Presley to the free throw line. Dave, these two teams are going to go at a frantic pace until someone gives in. I tell you what, Eastview right now in some foul trouble, though. 3 of the 5 starters, all with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Eastview's had, some luck early with the threes, and now it's kind of fading away.
Q Presley's first free throw on the way. He rattles that one in, and that'll tie the score at 8 apiece. Q Presley's first point on the night. 3:26 remaining, first quarter, 8-8 now your score. Presley's second free throw on the way, good. So the Eagles shooting well from the free throw line to start the ball game. They take the lead back, 9-8. Full court pressure now by the Eagles in the backcourt. Corian Bright tried to dribble past Bullion. Back to the midcourt, he's doubled up there, can't get rid of it. And that is a bailout foul if I've ever seen one. A great job by Ryan Dupre to strip it. They're going to call it. It looks like on Q Presley. Trying to see. Called a Landry Bullion. That'll be his first. Team third on Georgetown. Looked like Dupre had stripped that out. Benson, skip pass over to Gelsinger. Right baseline, fires the 3. It's long, no good. Rebound Dupre for Georgetown. 3:05 remaining first quarter. Georgetown 9, Eastview 8. Dupre across the timeline. Right wing to Canfield, off a screen, fires the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound Prelo for the Patriots. Patriots will slow it down. Prelo skips it ahead. Gelsinger, right wing, drives in, picks up the dribble, kicks it out. Prelo into the right elbow. We'll kick it over to Benson, left wing. He'll give it off. 3 fired from the corner from Bright. It's a brick, no good. Battle for the rebound. Q Presley will have it for Georgetown.
Couple of air balls and a brick, Wally.
Now Eastview is cooled off after the quick hot start from beyond the arc. Canfield up to Dupre, right wing, fakes the 3 into the free throw line, picks up the dribble. He'll give it off to Presley outside the right wing, gets the screen. Presley looks to drive baseline, does. Little floater, good. Q Presley, nice bucket there. His first field goal in the ball game, now with 4 points. And Georgetown with their biggest lead, 11-8 here in the ball game. 2:15 remaining first quarter. Prelo across the timeline. He'll give it off to Benson at top of the key. Prelo will stop, pop the 3 from the right wing, and it's good. That's not Prelo, that's Benson. And Benson now with 5 in the ball game. And Eastview ties it back up at 11 apiece. Landry Bullion, left baseline, steps to the right, fires the 3. Good! Landry Bullion will answer with one of his own. He knocks down the three-pointer, and Georgetown takes the 3-point lead back. Benson off a screen, has it right wing, looks to drive baseline, cut off. There's the ball knocked loose, but they're going to call the foul there on Ryan Dupre. That'll be Dupre's second personal foul, 4th team foul on Georgetown. So a big foul there on Dupre, his second. And here comes Cooper Christensen, Evan Mayhew for Georgetown. Number 21 checks in for the first time tonight for Eastview, a junior, Caleb Aaron. He's into the ball game for Gelsinger. Benson gets the inbound. His shot too strong, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good. Tip up, put back up, no good. Battle for the rebound, taken down by Nick Brown. Kicks it out. Corian Bright up top to Prelo. Prelo into Benson at the free throw line. Looks to drive left side, does. Drop it down low. Brown kicks it out. Bright drives into the middle of the lane. The floater blocked. Landry Bullion into the hands of Prelo. The Patriots reset with 1:15 remaining first quarter. 11-14. Georgetown with a 3-point lead. Prelo gets the screen. Right wing. Deep 3. Nails it. Jaden Braylow, his second three-pointer of the ball game, and ties it right back up at 14 apiece. Canfield across the timeline. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Cooper Christensen goes down to Mayhew, right block, spins into the lane. He'll put it up left-handed, up and in. Evan Mayhew, nice take there, away from the defense. Mayhew now with 3 in the ball game, and Georgetown leads it 16-14. Benson up top of the key, comes off a screen, left wing. Up top, loses it, gives it off to Prelo. Prelo will back it out with 40 seconds remaining. Backs out near midcourt as Coach Topes calls out the offense. Eastview may settle for the final shot here with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Prelo looks to dribble towards the left wing, picks it up top to Benson. Now Benson will stand out near midcourt, covered by Cooper. Cooper will back off. They want to let him dribble the timeout. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. 16-14, Georgetown with a 2-point lead. Eastview playing for the last shot here. Now they'll switch to the zone defense to give a different look here to the Patriots. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. Benson, top of the key, left wing into the hands of Prelo. He'll have to force a fall away. No good. Rebound Mayhew, and he'll heave it, but the quarter comes to an end. After one complete, Georgetown 16, Eastview 14. The battle is on live here at Georgetown High School. First Responder Broadcasting brings you Georgetown basketball thanks to Mack Hike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Mack Hike Ford Lincoln. We'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. Back here at Georgetown High School after one complete quarter. Georgetown leads Eastview by 2, 16-14. And Dave, just what we expected. You're going to get everything you can from Eastview, and Georgetown just has to wait, got to ride that storm and stay with them.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game, Wally. It's going to come down to who makes the most mistakes and stay out of foul trouble and keep them from hitting all these threes.
Substitute into the ball game is number 20. That's the 6'2 senior, Ronald Proctor, for the Georgetown Eagles. Bright inbounds to Prelo. Prelo has it. Q Presley will pick him up. 16-14, Georgetown leads it by 2. Into the corner is Bright. Covered by Bullion. He'll dribble up towards the wing on the left side. Skip it over right wing. Into the hands of Aaron. Drives down, kicks it middle lane. Benson, he'll floater one up over Mayhew and get it. Terrion Benson gets the bucket. Now 7 in the ball game for Benson. And back tied, 16-16. Quickly down, Bullion down to Mayhew on the right baseline. Skip pass over to Cooper, left wing, up top to Presley. Fakes the 3, dribbles out of trouble, kicks it right wing. Bullion fakes the 3, steps in, kicks it out. Christensen left wing, fires the 3. It's in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Patriots come away with it. Bright on the far side, brings it across the timeline, drops it off into the hands of Prelo. 7-10 left, second quarter. Prelo on the left wing. Looks to dribble drive, free throw line jumper on the way, good. Jaden Prelo now with 8 in the ball game, and Eastview takes the lead back, 18-16. 6:55 remaining, first half. Cooper Christensen up top. Will dribble out, back it out, slow things down. Right wing to Bullion. Landry steps in, up top to Proctor. Proctor left wing to Presley. Fakes the 3. Now we'll kick it up top. Bullion, he'll quick fire a 3 straight on, off the back iron, no good. Proctor runs the rebound down, good hustle there. Presley has it left wing, he'll fire the 3. Good! Q Presley knocks down his first three-pointer of the ball game, now with 9 in the ball game, or 7 in the ball game. And Georgetown takes the lead back, 19-18. 6:20 left here in the first half. Terrion Benson has it for the Patriots. Coach Topes trying to tell him to go. He's got it one-on-one with Cooper Christensen. Tries to drive in, elbow, middle of the lane, kick it out, and a push-off foul here whistled on Cooper Christensen. That'll be Cooper's first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. On the floor for Georgetown, Q Presley, Ronald Proctor, Cooper Christensen, Evan Mayhew, and Landry Bullion. On the floor for the Patriots is Aaron, Bright, Benson, Prelo, and Brown. Benson, left side, kicks it up top. Aaron fires one, can't get the three to go, but a blocking foul called on, it looks like on Q Presley. It's going to be called on the floor. They'll wave the bucket off. They're going to call it on Q. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. 6:02 remaining in the first half. 19 left side, miscommunication there between Aaron and Brown. And they let it go out of bounds. Turnover on the Patriots. Q Presley will bring it up the floor for the Eagles. 5:50 left here, first half. Presley right side. Swings it over. Bullion left wing into the hands of Cooper Christensen. Back up top to Bullion into Mayhew. Mayhew turns at the free throw line. Kick it out. Cooper Christensen, left baseline three-pointer on the way. Too long into the hands of Mayhew. Mayhew in the corner. Skip pass over to Cooper. Up top, Bullion. Fakes, drives into the left elbow, backs it up. Up top to Proctor, swing it over. Presley right wing. Passes on the three, into the lane. Kick it out. Bullion left wing. Looks to drive, loses the dribble, gets it back. Skip it over to Christensen right baseline. He'll drive in, puts it up, gets it to go, and one. No, they're going to call the offensive foul on Cooper Christensen. Oh, my. So wave the bucket off. And they're going to get Cooper Christensen with his second personal foul, third team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. So the wave of foul switches here in quarter number two. Georgetown with three quick team fouls. Levi Robertson back in with two fouls, replacing Corian Bright for the Patriots. Kai Canfield back on the floor for Landry Bullion for the Eagles. 5:22 remaining. Prelo will bring it up for the Patriots. Prelo across the timeline, near side. Looks to drive, kick it out. Benson, right wing, high arcing three. Off the rim, over the backboard, no good. Ball tipped free. Mayhew comes away with it. Off to Canfield, and Georgetown has it with 5:05 remaining. Move it ahead. Presley, right wing, up top to Canfield. Thinks about the three. Back to Presley on the right wing. Into Mayhew at the free throw line. Mayhew will drive down to the left block. Put up the runner off the glass. Is good. Evan Mayhew, nice take there. Now with 5 in the ball game. And Georgetown back up by 3. 21-18. 4:45 remaining. First half. Benson to Prelo on the left side. He'll back it out. Get a high screen from Benson. Now he'll use it. Back and forth he goes. Now skip it over. Robertson, left baseline. High arcing three. Long, no good. Proctor with a rebound for Georgetown. Gives it off to Canfield across the timeline, near side. Shakes his man into the left elbow. He'll look to drive. Does. Kicks out. Presley, right wing three. Fired off the rim. No good. Proctor tips it, but into the hands of Benson. Here come the Patriots. Kick it out to Prelo. He'll go in. Blocked! Oh, baby! Q Presley blocks it off the backboard. Now the Georgetown Eagles have it. Christensen kicks it out, and the Eagles will slow it down. 4:05 remaining. Canfield into the lane. Nice Euro step. Layup too short. He's knocked to the ground. No foul call, but it's knocked out of bounds off the Georgetown Eagles. And with 4:03 left, Eastview gets it back. Into the ballgame comes number 22. That's Grady Dickerson. First time into the ballgame for Dickerson as he replaces Aaron. What a block by Q Presley. Proctor checks out. Dupre back in for the Eagles. Eastview back across the timeline. Prelo gives it off a top screen by Benson. Right wing into the hands of Dickerson. Dribbles up top, gives it off to Benson. Benson looks to drive all the way down. A floater too strong. Backside rebound taken in by Brown. He'll kick it out. Dickerson, left wing, deep three, and he knocks it down.
Eastview's been hitting a lot of these threes lately.
So Dickerson knocks it down and ties it up at 21 apiece with 3:30 left first half. Up top, Mayhew holds for Georgetown. Back to Presley, right wing. Man steps out. Presley drives in, goes strong, can't get it to go. He's knocked to the ground, and he'll draw the foul. And they'll give him 2 free throws on this one. They're going to call it. See who they call it on. Trying to see who they call it on. Number 12, Nick Brown. So that's going to be Nick Brown's first personal foul, first team foul on the Patriots. Q Presley to the free throw line and gets this one to finally flush in there. So the Eagles take the 1-point lead back as Charles Johnson checks back in for Evan Mayhew. 22-21, Georgetown. Back in the ball game comes Corian Bright in place of Nick Brown for the Patriots. So the Eagles have Christensen, Canfield, Presley, Dupre, and Johnson on the floor. Second free throw from Q Presley. In and out, no good. Rebound Benson for the Patriots. Skip pass ahead to Corian Bright, but it thrown over his head. A turnover there. Coach Topes looking at Terrion Benson like, what are we in a hurry for? 3:15 remaining, turnover there by Eastview. And Georgetown will have the ball back with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Q Presley will bring it up for Georgetown. He'll cross the center timeline with 3:10 on the clock. Right wing to Canfield, right baseline into the hands of Dupre. Back up to Presley. Back to Canfield, off the screen, corner three on the way, no good. But there's Johnson, but the ball tipped out of his hands by Benson, out to Prelo, and here come the Patriots. Prelo slows down across the timeline. Up top to Benson with 2:50 remaining here in the first half. Benson will slow things down. Christensen out to cover Terrion Benson. Benson walks it forward towards the top of the key. Looks to shake and bake. Right elbow, kick it out. Dickerson, right wing three. It's strong, no good. Rebound Dupre. Nice block out there by Ryan Dupre. Skip pass ahead to Q Presley on the left wing to a cutting Cooper Christensen to the left block. Up top to Dupre. Right wing Johnson. No one steps up. He skips it over to Presley left wing. Backdoor cut to Canfield. Fakes his man up in the air, but can't handle it. It's going to be lost out of bounds. Turnover on Georgetown. 2:17 remaining here in the first half. Landry Bullion back in for Cooper Christensen. 22-21, Georgetown the 1-point lead. Benson inbounds to Prelo. Canfield comes forward. Benson gets the ball back. And he'll bring it across the timeline for the Patriots. 2:05 remaining, first half. 22-21, Georgetown by one. Benson off a screen. To the left elbow, extended, kicks it out. Dickerson fakes the three. Left baseline jumper on the way. Rattles it in. Dickerson comes off the bench and knocks down 2 of his first 3 shots. He now has 5 in the ballgame. The Patriots lead it. Dickerson comes away with the steal. Here come the Patriots leading by 1. Canfield knocks it free into the hands of Q Presley. Q's going to drive in. His layup, no good. Can't get it to go. No foul call. Bail out there. Corian Bright, good hustle, but he turns it over. Q Presley, floater in the lane. Good. Good defense by the Eagles.
That was a lot of work for 2 points, Wally.
And the Eagles get the lead back. Quickly back down. Prelo left wing. 1:25 remaining to a cutting Bright. Down to Levi Robertson. The throw up reverse layup. No good. It's an air ball into the hands of Ryan Dupre. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Georgetown the 1-point lead. 24-23. Q Presley will walk it across the timeline for Georgetown. He'll dribble towards the near sideline. Now to the left wing. Looks for a screen, dribbles back away from it, middle of the lane. The runner up by Presley, gets the roll. Q Presley taking it to the hole. Knocks it down, 26-23. Georgetown by 3, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Prelo across the timeline, far side by the scores table. Dribbles up towards the wing. Canfield stands there. Looks like Eastview is going to slow it down again. Here in the final minute, 37 seconds on the clock. Now Prelo backs out in their mid-court. The Patriots are going to go for 1. Prelo to the top of the key. To the right elbow, kick it out. Dickerson, baseline. Covered tightly, throws it up top. Benson saves it from the backcourt. He'll slow it down again with 18 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Just before the half, 26-23, Georgetown by 3, and now a timeout by Coach Topes with 13.86 seconds remaining. He's going to take a full timeout, and we'll take it with him. Georgetown basketball brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting here on the SHN Sports Network continues in a moment. Here at Georgetown High School, 13.86 seconds remaining in the first half. Georgetown leads by 3. Inbound to Benson. He'll give it off to Corian Bright. He'll slow things down for the Patriots with 10 seconds remaining. Now dribbles right wing. Picked up there Tries to go to Benson down low, gets it to him. Mayhew tips it out from behind into the hands of Cooper Christensen. 3 seconds remaining, gives it off to Bouillon. Half-court shot on the way. If it goes, it counts. Hit it out, no good. And we go to the end of the first half. 26-23, Georgetown by 3. Everything you wanted, Dave. Back and forth it went. Some hot shooting for the Patriots here and there, but the Eagles weathered that first storm. They get to half with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, lots of threes, and then they kind of just resort back to just laying it up, going for the twos. I was impressed with Eastview, their three-point shooting. That was pretty impressive. They got hot, cooled off, and they got hot again there at the end of the first half. And it's just like that JV game. It was 42-41. Georgetown got the win at the JV game right before this one, and we knew it was going to be close, but it's going to be fun. Don't change that channel.
26-23, Georgetown leads by 3 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back, some halftime numbers, and the start of quarter number 3. Georgetown basketball brought to you here on the SHN Sports Network by First Responder Broadcasting and presented by Matt Kike, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Matt Kike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown. We'll be back. Back here live, Georgetown High School. A couple minutes left here at the halftime. Georgetown 26, Eastview 23. You could say hot shooting and cold shooting for both of these teams. Field goal percentage overall for both of these teams under 40. For Georgetown, they are shooting 38% from the field, 9 of 24. 58% from the two-point field goal range, but only 17% from behind the arc. And then Eastview shooting 33% across the board for the night. 4 of 12 from two-point field goals, 5 of 15 from the three-point line, and 9 of 27 overall for 33% from the field. 4 turnovers on the Eagles, 5 on the Patriots. The Patriots scoring 3 points for Levi Robertson, 5 for Dickerson, 7 for Terrion Benson, and 8 for Jaden Prelo. For the Georgetown Eagles, 2 points for Charles Johnson, 3 points for Landry Bullion, 4 for Kai Canfield, 5 for Evan Mayhew, and the leading scorer at half for both teams is number 1. That's Q Presley. He has 12 on the night. Georgetown shooting well from the free throw line, 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. That could be the difference towards the end of the ballgame, Dave. It comes down to free throws. Who can make them when you have to make them in a game like this?
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if Eastview continues their hot three throws. Hot three throws, it's easy for you to say, tonight. Or, it could just be the first half jitters, and we'll see what happens the second half. Right now it's nice. Georgetown's got a little bit of a lead, and hopefully that bodes well for the rest of the game. But I expect it to be a very close, tight game.
Georgetown will have the ball to open up the third quarter with their 3-point lead, 26-23. And the 5 starters will be on the floor for the Eagles: Presley, Canfield, Christensen, Dupre, and Mayhew. Foul trouble for both teams. 2 fouls for Cooper Christensen, 2 fouls for Ryan Dupre for Georgetown. Levi Robertson, Corian Bright, and Gabe Banks all with 2 fouls for the Eastview Patriots. For the Patriots, their starting lineup will be on the floor as well: Prelo, Bright, Robertson, Benson, and Banks to start out the third quarter. I think we're ready to go. We got to get the music shut down, and we'll be ready to go as Georgetown will inbound here to start the third quarter. Give it off to Q Presley in the backcourt, and he'll bring it across for Georgetown. Presley will dribble right wing, push Canfield through. Go down to Mayhew on the right block, spins in the middle lane on Banks, puts it up, gets the kind roll. Nope, comes off the backside. No good. Prelo with the rebound for the Patriots. Nice take there from Mayhew, just can't get it to go. And now the Patriots have it. Into Robertson at the free throw line. Back up top to Benson, slow things down. 7:35 remaining, third quarter. Benson back to Robertson, left elbow to a cutting Prelo. His runner is up off the glass and good. He now has 10 in the ball game. And the Patriots cut the lead back to 1 for Georgetown, 26-25. Canfield up top, left wing to Christensen. He'll come off a screen into the lane. The runner up off the backboard, no good. Rebound Banks. Here come the Patriots. Benson has it across the timeline. Right wing, Prelo stop, pop, Steph Curry range. It's in and out, no good. Rebound tip free by Dupre into the hands of Presley. Skip it ahead to Canfield. He'll go from the right side. Euro step, reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Banks was there for the block, but Canfield steals it from behind from Benson, and it's out of bounds off Terrion Benson. What an effort there by Kai Canfield to come up behind Benson and pick it free. Benson knocks it out of bounds. Georgetown will get it back with 6:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Cooper Christensen inbound in the backcourt by the Eastview bench for the Eagles. But first, Q Presley's got to tighten up that uniform, get that shirt tucked in. And now we'll go back to action. Presley has it across the timeline near side. Into the hands of Canfield. Back to Presley. Skip it around. Cooper Christensen left wing. Looking for Mayhew down low. Now up top to Canfield. Stop. Pop a three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound Banks for Eastview. They'll pass it around, and Prelo will bring it up for the Patriots. 6:35 remaining third quarter. Prelo, right wing. Looking for a screen. Gets it from Bright. Fires a three from the right side. No good. Rebound tipped out. Banks gets it. Gives it off to Benson. Backdoor cut by Prelo, but a good defensive play by Canfield there. He read it and tipped it out of bounds. So the Patriots will have to inbound. 6:23 remaining third quarter. 26-25. Georgetown by 1. Patriots will inbound underneath their own bucket. Coach Topes getting a warning.
Yeah.
He's sitting there asking for relief, but he was out towards the end of the court. And so now a turnover there.
He's been a couple feet out on the court a couple times tonight.
Christensen has it for Georgetown off the turnover. Q Presley got the ball. Mayhew on the left baseline. Backdoor to Christensen. He's double teamed. Goes up through the double team and gets it. Cooper Christensen, what a take. Goes up strong. His first 2 of the night. And the Georgetown lead back up to 3, 28-25. 5:55 remaining third quarter. Benson across right wing. Gets a high screen from Banks. He'll stop. Set, fire the 3. It's good. Terry on Benson evens it up at 28 apiece. Knocking down the 3. Now has 10 in the ball game. Canfield right wing. Up top to Presley. Canfield gets it back. Back to Presley right wing. Up top to Mayhew. Evan will give it off to Presley. Eagles taking their time here on the offensive set. Now to Dupre on the right wing. Looking low for Mayhew. Up top to Christensen. He'll come off a screen. Picks up the dribble left wing to Canfield. Kai will drive into the lane. The runner kicks it out. Cooper Christensen, he'll drive into the right elbow. Give it back to Canfield, right wing. He'll drive baseline. Stop, back it out. Skip pass over, picked off by Prelo, and here come the Patriots. Prelo 1-on-2, goes up against Dupre and gets it off the backboard. Nice take by Jaden Prelo. Now with 12 in the ball game. And a 30-28 lead now for the Patriots. 4:50 remaining, third quarter. Mayhew left elbow, backdoor cut from Cooper, goes up under, uses the rim. Banks grabbed the net and it shook the bucket. Coach Canfield in the ear of the official, can't get the call. Banks travels, turns it right back over. Ball didn't lie. Coach Canfield's hot. Banks grabbed the net and hit the net, which shook the backboard and the stanchion, and that's where Cooper's shot went up and went off the rim. It was no good, no call there, but then Banks travels with it, gives it right back over to Georgetown. 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter, 30-28, Eastview by 2. Presley will drive down, kick it out to Canfield, right wing, covered by Bright. Looks to drive in the lane, does, slows down, kicks it out. Dupre fakes his man in the air, gets another man in the air, over right wing to Presley. He'll pass on the 3, now fire it up. It's off the backboard and the rim, no good. Rebound by Bright for the Patriots. Bright will give it off to Prelo. He'll bring it across the timeline with 4:05 remaining third quarter. Eastview with a 2-point lead, 30-28. Prelo left wing, pass tipped free, and it should be Georgetown's ball. Went off of Levi Robertson off of Cooper Christensen's defense. They're going to call it off of Cooper. It'll be Eastview ball and a timeout called here by Georgetown head coach David Canfield. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 30-28. Eastview leads it over Georgetown. Eastview basketball, Georgetown basketball. It all continues in just a moment. Back out of the timeout. 30-second timeout called by Coach Canfield there. Eastview will have the ball here on the near sideline. 3:58 remaining in the third quarter. Eastview has the 2-point lead, 30-28. Both now a couple of subs for the Eagles as Christensen and Mayhew check out. Bullion and Johnson back in for the Eagles. And a foul whistled on Jaden Prelo. He's trying to get open. He's whistled for his first foul. First team foul on the Patriots as he came off a screen down low to get the inbound. Georgetown gets it back. Johnson has it right wing. Up to Bullion on the right wing. He'll drive in. Ball stripped free by Robertson. Here comes the Patriots. Bright on the right side. He'll slow it down back outside the baseline. He's doubled up. Tries to get rid of it and does to Benson. Benson baseline. Up and under. Gets it to go. Terry on Benson. 5 here in the quarter, 12 in the ball game. And a 4-point lead for Eastview, 32-28, 3.5 minutes remaining. Charles Johnson left wing, up top to Bullion. Right wing to Dupre, he'll drive the baseline, go around a man. And a whistle on the floor, that's gonna be on Banks on the reach in. That'll be Gabe Banks' third personal foul. Second team foul on Eastview. And the Eagles will inbound on their baseline. Bullion to inbound with 3:21 remaining third quarter. To a back cut to Dupre, a little fadeaway jumper in the lane, and Dupre gets his first points of the ball game. A big 2 there. Cuts the lead back to 2 for Eastview. 32-30, 3:10 left. Prelo on the right side will dribble up top, left wing to Levi Robertson. Robertson to a cutting Banks to the left block, picks up the dribble. Guys to get rid of it, does to Robertson outside the three-point line, hands it off to Prelo. Prelo, NBA range, he'll quick fire a three, and it's up, brick off the back iron. They're going to call a foul on Q Presley. That's going to give Prelo 3 shots. That'll be Q Presley's second personal foul, first team foul on Georgetown. But a costly foul there as Georgetown had the rebound off the Prelo miss. But he'll get 3 free throws here with a chance to extend it to a 5-point lead for Eastview with 2:54 remaining. First free throw from Prelo on the way is good. (33-30). Eastview by 3. Prelo, 13 on the night. 2 more free throws to come here in this trip. Second free throw on the way is good. Now with 14 points, a 4-point lead for the Patriots. And Prelo readies for free throw number 3. Fires the free throw. It's off the back iron and drops in. Prelo knocks all 3 down. He has 15 on the night. Eastview has their largest lead of 5, 35-30. Dupre has it left wing on Robertson. Drives baseline. And a blocking foul on Levi Robertson. That'll be his third personal foul. Third team foul on the Patriots. The Eagles will inbound on their baseline. Charles Johnson to inbound. He'll throw it in over the head of Benson into the hands of Dupre. Dupre on the left wing. Holds it there. Now to Canfield. Canfield up top to Bullion. Thinks about the 3. Looks to drive. Backs it out. Over to Dupre, right wing. He'll quick fire a 3. It's in and out. No good. Charles Johnson can't get the rebound. Corian Bright gets it, and then a touch foul whistled on the baseline on Charles Johnson. His second personal foul. Second team foul on the Eagles. Bright inbounds to Prelo with 2:25 remaining third quarter. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Prelo in the backcourt. Off to Benson, now to Bright across the timeline. Left side. Skips it over to Banks, but he can't handle the pass. Through his hands, out of bounds. Turnover on the Patriots. So the pressure pays off in the first instance there on the turnover by Eastview. 2:15 remaining third quarter. 35-30. Eastview by 5. Kicking it down. Charles Johnson, right baseline. No one picks him up. Fires the 3. It's long. No good. Q Presley the rebound. He'll back it out and slow things down with 2 minutes left, third quarter. Back to Johnson, right baseline. No one picks him up, fires the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Benson for the Patriots, and here come Eastview. Kicking ahead to Robertson. His little layup, good. Levi Robertson gets the layup. He has 5 in the ball game, and Eastview leads it by 7. 37-30. 1:45 remaining. Canfield right wing into the hands of Johnson. Drives the baseline, spins up top to Canfield. Canfield in, drives, Euro step, ball strip free from Bright. Kick it ahead, Prelo with the breakaway. He'll go up, misses the dunk. Presley runs it down. So Prelo is now coming up limping. And Georgetown has it. Landry Bullion, and now a foul here by Corian Bright to slow things down. Jaden Prelo, it looks like he came up with a cramp. Tried to showboat the dunk, and he missed it. That's a costly one. If they come back to lose by 1 or 2 points, Dave, that's one that hurts you.
Yeah, it was everybody in the whole gym was like, oh, here we go. Thunk.
So the third foul on Bright. And Coach Canfield's wanting the intentional foul. He wasn't going for the ball. He just grabbed the man. But now Jaden Prelo's going to check out as Tony Gelsinger checks back in for the Patriots. They're straightening out some things at the scores table. They want to make sure they got the foul call right. It was on Corian Bright. That's his third personal foul. So now 3 Patriots in with 3 fouls here tonight. Corian Bright, Levi Robertson, and Banks. And Georgetown will inbound here on the near sideline. 1:21 remaining in the third quarter. They trail 37-30. Christensen into the backcourt to Canfield. He'll come across the timeline. Look left wing to Cooper. Cooper up top to Bullion. Bullion drives in, kicks it to Mayhew right side. He'll hold there, spin in the lane. Mayhew's jumper, good. Nice take there by Evan Mayhew. No one can stop that. He's got 7 on the night, and the Eagle lead, or the Eagle deficit now 5. 1 minute remaining, third quarter, 1 minute. Benson will bring it across the timeline for Eastview. Pressure being applied. Benson drives down the lane, drops it to Banks. Banks tries to go up, kicks it out to Gelsinger. He Euro steps in. It should have been a travel, but he lays it up and in. That'll be Gelsinger's first point, and the lead back to 7. 39-32. 38 seconds remaining. Dupre at the top of the key, covered by Benson. Looks to drive on him. Does. Picks up the dribble, drops it to Mayhew on the baseline. 16-footer, too long. Off the rim, into the hands of Robertson for Eastview. Skip pass ahead, gets it ahead to Bright. Bright stops, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound Dupre. Dupre fouled by Banks. That's his 4th foul. That is not a smart foul with 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Coach Topes is mad about that. Quickly pulls Nick Brown off the bench to get Banks out of the ball game. Banks now with 4 personal fouls. And that's the 5th foul, so that'll send Ryan Dupre all the way to the other end for the free throws. He'll have 2 free throws coming here. So a chance for the Eagles to cut into the lead with no time coming off the clock. First trip to the line for Dupre on the night. On the season, Dupre, 61 of 81, 75% from the free throw line. First free throw from Dupre on the way, nothing but net. Dupre now with 3 in the ball game. Banks checks out. Nick Brown back in for the Patriots. And now Jaden Prelo back in. Corian Bright out for the Patriots. So Prelo okay. Now Q Presley will check back in. They'll pull out Evan Mayhew.
He's still trying to stretch that leg, though.
Jaden Prelo. It looks like it was just a cramp. You hope he's not all right and hadn't pulled a muscle or something. But Ryan Dupre, one more free throw to come here with 20 seconds remaining. Free throw on the way, good as well. Now with 4 points and the lead down to 5, 39-34. Pressure in the backcourt with 16 seconds remaining. Benson playing catch with Prelo in the backcourt. Prelo across the timeline around Christensen, tries to go low. Presley picks it off, throws it off of Nick Brown out of bounds, and Georgetown gets it back with 9 seconds remaining in the half. Great effort there by Q Presley. Read the pass, grabbed it, and threw it off the defender or the Patriot player out of bounds. And Georgetown will get the last possession here with 9 seconds remaining, down by 5. Inbound to Canfield in the backcourt. 7 seconds. Dribbles towards the right wing, off a high screen. Fires a 3, it's tipped. Christensen gets it, tries to put it up, blocked by Benson. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. 39-34, Eastview made a run, and they have the 5-point lead at the end of 3. We'll take a timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. For quarter number 4. Eastview will have it to start the 4th quarter, leading by 5. Inbound backdoor to Benson. Not on the baseline, saves it in bounds. Robertson has it, skips it over. Prelo right wing. He'll back it out, slow things down. Eastview outscored the Eagles 16-8 in the quarter number 3 to take the 5-point lead. Benson drives in, up over Dupre, gets it to go. Benson now with 14 in the ball game. And the lead back to 7, 41-34. Bullion up top to Dupre. He'll drive in, and an offensive foul called there. Tony Gelsinger takes the charge. The 3rd foul on Ryan Dupre. First team foul on the Eagles here in the 4th quarter. Inbound to Robertson, back to Prelo. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Prelo dribbles around it through past half court. Goes down to Nick Brown on the baseline. Back to Prelo, right wing. He'll give it up top to Benson. Slow things down with 7:20 left here, fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Eastview, 41-34. Prelo looks to drive, right elbow, kick it out. Robertson, left baseline three-pointer on the way, an air ball hits off a player, and Ryan Dupre will track it down in front of the Eastview bench. 7 minutes left, kick it ahead. Christensen, left baseline, kicks it out to Canfield. He'll slow things down, drive the baseline, and there's the foul on Gelsinger, or Nick Brown, number 12. They call it on 12, Nick Brown. His second, first team foul on the Patriots here in the fourth quarter. Georgetown will inbound on the baseline. Cooper Christensen to inbound for Georgetown. Gets it into Dupre on the left baseline. Splits defenders, goes up, can't get it to go, but draws the foul. They're going to whistle it on Terry on Benson. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul on Eastview. But another opportunity for the Eagles to get points while the clock stops. It's what you got to do to cut into this lead. And Ryan Dupre, 2 for 2 from the line, 4 points on the night. Readies for free throw number 1, fires away. It's off the back iron, no good. One more free throw to come here for Dupre. 41-34, Eastview by 7, 6:54 remaining in the ball game. Dupre's free throw on the way, gets the kind roll, it's in. He now has 5 in the ball game. And the Eagles trail by 6, 41-35. Benson and Prelo play catch in the backcourt. Kick it ahead. Gelsinger tries to go low. Cooper Christensen gets the steal, but Levi Robertson comes away with it, throws it up and in, right at the bucket. It got knocked free from Christensen. Robertson now with 7 in the ball game. The Patriots lead it by 8, 43-35. Canfield off a screen, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Cooper Christensen into the lane. Drops it down low to Dupre. He'll have to back it out, does to Q Presley. Presley drives in the lane, kicks it out. Canfield left wing, passes on the 3, drives in all the way up and under, gets it to go. Nice take by Kai Canfield. He now has 6 in the ball game. Lead cut back to 6. Pass it ahead. Back cherry picking. Dupre picks up the foul at the end. They got it ahead to Gelsinger, who was sitting under the bucket with pressure being applied by the Eagles. And that's a costly one there. That gives Ryan Dupre his 4th personal foul. Gelsinger gets the bucket and a chance for a 3-point play. Gelsinger's free throw on the way is good. He now has 5 in the ball game. Gelsinger will come out. Nick Brown back in, and Corian Bright back in for the Patriots. 6 minutes left in the ball game, a 9-point lead for Eastview. Christensen drives baseline, and he'll draw the foul. That'll be on Nick Brown, I believe it is. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul. That'll send Cooper Christensen to the free throw line for the 2 shots. Christensen, first trip to the line tonight. First free throw for Cooper. Rattles in. Cooper 64% on the year. Makes a big one there. Mayhew will check, Dupre will check out. Charles Johnson back in. Cooper's second free throw good as well. He now has 4 in the ball game. The lead cut down to 7, 46-39. Prelo, right wing, will back it out. Up top to Benson. 5:45 remaining in the ball game. Benson double teamed out near midcourt. Over to Prelo, left wing. He'll look to drive, does, kick it out. Robertson left baseline, drives all the way in. Up over Q Presley, and a blocking foul called there on Q Presley. That'll send Levi Robertson to the free throw lane, or the free throw line for 2 shots. 3rd foul on Q Presley for the ball game. And now Levi Robertson's first free throw on the way is good. He now has 8 in the ball game. (47-39), 8-point lead. Dupre back into the ball game for Georgetown in place of Charles Johnson. Levi Robertson's free throw, good as well. And now the lead up to 9, the largest of the ball game for the Patriots, 48-39. Canfield up top to Bullion. Right wing to Dupre. Will drive baseline. Skip pass over Presley down to Canfield on the baseline. Fires the three. No good. Canfield can't get the rebound. It's tip free. The Eagles run it down on the far side. Benson tried to knock it off of Dupre, but it's out of bounds off Benson. So Georgetown will inbound with 5:14 remaining here in the ball game. And now another timeout called. It'll be a full timeout called by head coach David Canfield, and we'll take it with them. 5:14 remaining in the ball game. Georgetown trailing Eastview 48-39. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Here at Georgetown High School. 5:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Georgetown trails by 9, 48-39. A warning given to Jaden Prelo and Q Presley. Landry Bullion to inbound on the near sideline. Gets it into Dupre, right wing. Looks to drive and does, and he'll be fouled. See who they call that one on. It's going to be on Terrion Benson. That'll be his second personal foul. Fourth foul on the Patriots. So the next foul on the Eastview will give Georgetown free throws the rest of the way. 5:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Cooper Christensen inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Bullion. He'll back it out. Now up to the right wing to Presley. Q goes into Cooper. Cooper at the right block, spins into the lane. Man falls down. Cooper will go up and get it off the glass. Nick Brown tried to sell the charge, couldn't get it to go. And Cooper Christensen controls it and lays it in. 48-41, 7-point lead. Prelo ahead to Brown. Pass from Robertson. Back up top, blocked by Cooper Christensen. Off Robertson. What a play there by Cooper Christensen. Great hustle, great defensive play, and he knocked it off of Levi Robertson. And now Nick Brown will take a seat, and Gabe Banks will come back in. Banks has 4 personal fouls. He's on the floor. Ryan Dupre has 4 for the Eagles. Q Presley across the timeline, 4:40 left in the ballgame. Left wing to Dupre. He'll fire the three. It's on the way, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Gabe Banks, and over the back foul whistled on Cooper Christensen. That'll be Cooper's 3rd personal foul. That'll be Georgetown's 4th team foul. So both teams, the next foul committed on the other team will be free throws that are remaining away. 4:34 remaining. A quick timeout here by Coach Topes of Eastview. We'll take it with them. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Quick 30-second timeout. Eastview to inbound on the baseline. On the far end of the court. On the floor for the Patriots. Prelo, Bright, Banks, Robertson, and Benson, the starting 5. For the Eagles, Canfield, Johnson, Bullion, Presley, and Christensen. Inbound to Prelo in the backcourt. Cooper Christensen goes up with it. Kick it across. Benson will dunk it in. 50-41. 9-point lead. Presley, right wing. Spins baseline, goes up, loses it, but a foul called on the floor. That'll send Q Presley to the free throw line. They'll call it on Jaden Prelo. That'll be his second, team fifth. Terrion Benson with the nice dunk. You heard the crowd go crazy. But now Q Presley to the free throw line. This free throw rattles in for Q. First points of the second half for Presley. That free throw moves him up to 13 on the night. Eagles trail by 8, 4:20 left here in the ballgame, 50-42. Q Presley's second free throw is good. 14 in the ballgame. The lead now 7 for Eastview. Bright to inbound. Benson in the corner, covered by Christensen. Back over to Bright. Bright pressured by Bullion, and a foul whistled on Landry Bullion. So in the first half, physical play was allowed. It was tough to get a foul called. And now the touch foul's getting called here, tight in the ballgame. And now both teams will go to the free throw line the rest of the way. Landry Bullion whistled for his second personal foul, the 15th foul on the Eagles. And Corian Bright will go to the free throw line for the first time in the ballgame. He's been held scoreless so far tonight. The first free throw is in and out, no good. 4:13 remaining here in the ballgame, 50-43. Eastview leads it by 7. Bright with one more free throw coming. Free throw on the way is good. (51-43). Presley down to the right wing, drives all the way to the baseline. The runner up, good. Q Presley with a strong take, now with 16 in the ball game. The lead is 6. Prelo on the near side gets it, skips it ahead. Bullion steals it into Canfield, back to Bullion. He'll go up on the right side, lay it up, can't get it to go, but Canfield gets it up and in. On the putback, Canfield now with 8 in the ball game. Lead down to 4, 51-47. And a timeout by Coach Tobes, and now this Georgetown crowd getting back into it. 3:43 remaining in the ballgame. 51-47. Eastview leads it by 4. We'll take a timeout. Georgetown basketball continues on the SHN Sports Network in just a moment. Back from the timeout. Dave, did you expect anything less in this battle?
No, in fact, Georgetown still has some work to do down by 4. They've got to score quickly and hold up their defense just a little bit.
Oh, Eastview will inbound here on the near side. Corian Bright to inbound for Eastview. 3:43 remaining in the ball game. Gets it into Benson. Benson covered by Cooper Christensen. Dribbles past him, loses the ball, gets it back off to Bright. Tight defense here by the Eagles. Bright kicks it out. Robertson off his hands. Turnover Eastview. Georgetown gets the ball back. 3.5 minutes left in the ball game, trailing by 4. 51-47. Dupre back in. Charles Johnson out for the Eagles.
This kind of game, you don't want to turn it over if you're Eastview.
Big turnover there by Levi Robertson and the Patriots. Canfield to Dupre on the left wing. Up top, Bullion fakes the 3, drives in, tries to go low to Christensen, knocked free and stolen away. Prelo drives in, lays it up and in, draws the foul on Canfield. Count it and 1. Gotta let them go on something like that and just let them have it. Can't pick up that kind of foul. Another free throw coming here for Jaden Prelo. He now has 17 in the ball game. And the lead back up to 6, 53-47. The chance to make it 7.
Prelo's been doing really well tonight. He's fighting hard even through that cramp injury he's got.
Prelo ready, fires the free throw, and it rattles in. Now with 18 in the ball game, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. The Patriots lead by 7, 54-47. Dupre, right wing into the hands of Canfield. Drives into the lane, back out. Dupre, left wing. He'll drive, stop and pop, left elbow extended. Dupre knocks it down. Ryan Dupre, a big shot there. Now with 7 in the ball game. And a quick timeout by Coach Canfield. 54-49. 5-point lead for Eastview with 2:59 remaining in the ball game. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Georgetown, Eastview basketball. The battle continues in a moment. Out of the timeout, Eastview to inbound. 2:59 remaining here in the ball game. 54-49, Eastview by 5. Bright inbounds to Benson, far side. Christensen picks him up. He'll dribble up, looking for help at the midcourt line. Benson to get Banks, loses it. Bouillon with the steal, and then a reach-in foul. So like that right there is, Dave, you go from a physical first half and now a touch foul here. For Georgetown, it's great. You're going to get some free throw attempts here with no time coming off the clock. But when they change drastically in how they call the fouls in a game, it makes it tough for these kids.
Right, you're looking for consistency on the
Just kind of surprising there. That was such a touch foul. Cooper Christensen goes to the line. Bright picks up his 4th. Christensen's free throw, no good. So a big miss there. Dupre back in for the Eagles. Nope, Johnson stays on the floor because it's free throws. Christensen with 6 points in the ball game. Can make it a 4-point deficit if he can make this one. It's on the way. It's good. 54-50. Bright over to Prelo across the timeline, right wing. Drives past Bouillon into the lane, kicks it out. Robertson left baseline. Back to Prelo, and he'll slow it down with 2:35 remaining. Up top, Benson over to Robertson, left baseline. Fakes the 3, holds it in the corner. Now he'll drive baseline. Up over Bouillon. Offensive foul. Landry Bouillon, what a play. Stands his ground. Robertson runs over him. The foul on Robertson. That is going to be his 4th foul, but an offensive foul. No free throws. So Georgetown will get it back. Charles Johnson out. Ryan Dupre back in. 2.5 minutes remaining. Presley across the timeline for Georgetown. Right wing into the hands of Bouillon. Dribbles off the screen. Back to Canfield. Right wing fires the 3. It's up. It's a no good. Battle for the rebound. Benson has it. Battle for it under the rim. And then a foul there called on the floor. It's got to be called on Landry Bouillon. That'll send Terrion Benson to the free throw line. Landry Bouillon's 3rd personal foul. So we'll walk to the other end of the floor where Benson will go to the free throw line for the first time of the ball game. He has 16 in the ball game. 2:17 remaining is Terrion Benson. Ready for his first free throw attempt. It's on the way. It's good. (55-50) Eastview by 5. 2:17 left in the ball game. Benson with one more free throw to come. Benson's free throw on the way is good. 6-point lead now for the Patriots. 56-50, Canfield across the timeline, right wing into the hands of Presley. Presley on with Prelo on him. Drives baseline, gives it off to Cooper, right block, spins middle lane, backdoor cut, Canfield layup, good. What a pass and what a play. Kai Canfield with another 2-point bucket here in the 4th quarter. 56-52, 4-point lead for Eastview. 1:50 left here in the ball game. Bright, double team, pass across. Presley gets the steal and a foul on Jaden Prelo as he took down Presley. Canfield was going to have a breakaway layup, so it's actually a good thing for Eastview. But they get the foul on Jaden Prelo, his 3rd. And that sends Q Presley to the free throw line for 2 shots with 1:50 left.
That is very helpful.
Love the fact when you can try to get free points with no time coming off the clock. Big free throws here for Q. Free throw number one, in and out, no good. 5 for 7 from the free throw line now. Charles Johnson will check in. Dupre back out. Offense, defense, as Dupre has 4 personal fouls. Q Presley back to the free throw line. A chance to make it a one-possession ball game. 56-52 if he can, or 53, and he does. Makes the second one. 56-53. Eastview by 3. Prelo in the corner, trap, tries to get it free. Q Presley with a steal. Ball's loose on the floor. Presley has it. Jump ball. No timeout given, but it's a jump ball, and Georgetown gets it. So Georgetown wins that battle even if they would have got the timeout. They get the possession off the alternating possession. Great defense by Georgetown again.
That was heads up because we knew we had the possession arrow for Georgetown, so just get on that ball.
Great hustle by Q Presley. 1:43 remaining in the ballgame. 56-53, Eastview by 3. Christensen to inbound, gets it to Dubray, left wing. Up top to Presley. Q goes into Christensen, right block, goes up. He's fouled, can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Another opportunity to knock the lead down a little bit more with the clock stopped. The foul on number 12, Nick Brown. That is his 4th personal foul. And Cooper Christensen back to the free throw line for 2 shots.
We're not going to need nail clippers after this game.
That is so true. This free throw is no good. Dupre out, Charles Johnson back in. Nick Brown out, Gabe Banks back in for the Patriots. Dupre with 4 fouls for Georgetown. Bright, Robertson, Banks, and Brown all with 4 fouls for Eastview. Free throw from Cooper, no good. Rebound Benson for the Patriots. 1.5 minutes remaining. Inbound, kick it across. Benson almost lost it. Across the timeline. Drives all the way in, drops it low to Banks. He'll go up, ball knocked free. Banks gets it back, goes up, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Robertson gets it. His floater up, no good. Ball tip free. Landry Bullion gets it. And then a foul called from the official at midcourt. They're going to call it on Charles Johnson. The ref underneath the basket didn't call it. The ref on the near side didn't call it, but the one that's standing at midcourt bails out the Patriots with that call. Calls it on Charles Johnson, his 3rd foul. And that sends Gabe Banks to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game. His first free throw, the lefty fires, is good. His first point of the ball game, a big one, as it makes it a 2-possession ball game. 57-53, Dupre back in, Charles Johnson back out. 1:16 remaining here in the ballgame. 57-53 Eastview. Banks with a free throw to come. Fires away. It's short. No good. Dupre with a rebound. A big rebound by Ryan there in front of Benson. Ahead to Canfield at midcourt. Gets across the line. Covered by Bright. Here comes the double team. Over to Dupre. Dupre will pick it up. He'll have to get rid of it. Does to Bullion. 1 minute left in the ballgame. 1 minute. Q Presley, left wing, drives in. Floater from the lane. Too strong. No good. Banks the rebound. Gives it to Benson, now to Prelo. Here comes Eastview across the timeline. Prelo falls to the ground, and now a timeout called by Coach Topes. That's his final timeout, and he'll have to take this one with 50.34 seconds remaining in a 4-point lead. Eastview 57, Georgetown 53. We'll take this timeout, be back with the remainder of this ballgame. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Back here at Georgetown High School, 15 seconds left in this timeout, but it's a chance to thank our sponsor, Georgetown Basketball, brought to you by Matt Kike, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Matt Kike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown, who bring you Georgetown Basketball free of charge this season on the SHN Sports Network. Matt Kike Ford Lincoln and Matt Kike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, proud sponsors of First Responder Broadcasting and the Georgetown Eagle Boys basketball program. We come out of the timeout. Eastview will have the ball in a 4-point lead with 50.34 seconds remaining. Inbound here on the near side. Nope, they're going to move it back to the far side in front of the Eastview bench. Coach Topes and Eastview out of timeouts here for the last 50 seconds. And now trying to figure it out. Benson to inbound for the Patriots. Gets it into Robertson, back to Benson. Benson doubled, skip pass over to Bright, now to Prelo. Prelo kick it out, Robertson left baseline. Wasting time, backdoor cut by Benson, lays it up and in. Big pass, big bucket. 59-53, 6-point lead. Pass ahead, Dupre taken down by Benson. Dupre down on the ground. Benson was going for the steal. Cross-body block on Dupre. Helps Dupre up. Good sportsmanship by Prelo, or by Benson. It wasn't intentional. He was going for that ball. That still would have sewed it up. But the foul drawn by Dupre, and he'll go to the free throw line. Terrion Benson picks up his third foul. Dupre a chance to cut this down to a 4-point deficit. He can make both of these. First free throw from Dupre is good.
See, Coach Griffin has joined us. We wanted to see the last little bit of this game.
A lot of the staff here tonight between these two schools. You see the principals on site as well. A lot of the coaches here. Dupre's second free throw. Long, no good. High bounce. Benson gets the rebound. Tries to kick it ahead. Dupre with a steal. He'll dribble, kick it over to Bullion, right wing. Skip pass knocked free into the hands of Prelo. Eastview has it. Prelo picks up his dribble. Jump ball called. Now a foul called on that one. They sit there and let the time go. Should have been a jump ball. And instead, they're going to call the foul. Jaden Prelo will go to the free throw line. Canfield whistled for his second personal foul. Jaden Prelo, 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. 18 points in the ball game. Has 2 more coming here. 16.84 seconds left. Prelo's first free throw is good. (60-54). Eastview leads it by 6. Chance to make it a 3-possession game here. And can't do it. Canfield the rebound. Across the timeline, 13 seconds to Dupre. Deep 3, left wing. Good! Timeout. Coach Canfield calls it. And that's a big one. That cuts it to a 3-point deficit with a big 3 by Ryan Dupre.
9.5 seconds.
First three-pointer of the ball game for Dupre, and none bigger than that shot of the night for Ryan Dupre. 60-57. It'll be a full timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. Georgetown, an opportunity here, but it's going to have to, the great defense is going to have to be played. They're going to have to go back and forth. You're going to expect a quick foul on the inbound, and you're going to have to go free throw for free throw on this one. And so you'll see what coach is going to draw up here, an opportunity for Georgetown. It's going to take, at this point, you write it up, it's going to take a miracle. Right. If it stays this way, Eastview will move to 2-4 on the year in conference, and Georgetown will drop to 5-1, tied for first place with either Hendrickson or Conley. I was looking on Max Preps, trying to get some score updates for us, and no one has updated on the night. I'll go back to Hendrickson's website. They have not updated their ball game with Conley across the way tonight, and so trying to find some other games in the area to update to see where our district goes, because a lot of things can happen here tonight with this loss for Georgetown. And Georgetown still has one game to go here in this rotation. All the district games on Friday night will be the last go-around of district play in round 1. So now Corian Bright will inbound for Eastview. 9.5 seconds remaining. Bright looks to inbound. Going to try to get it in. No timeouts. Gets it to Banks. Banks will be fouled here on the near side. See who they call it on. It's either on Bullion or Dupre. They're going to call it on Ryan Dupre, and that's his 5th. So Ryan Dupre will be out of the ball game here for the last 7.21 seconds. Dupre fouls out with 11 points on the night. None bigger than that big three-pointer to make it a 1-possession game. And now Gabe Banks goes the other end of the floor. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. His only point in the ball game. Goes to the free throw line here with a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game with 7 seconds remaining. The first free throw is no good. A lot of pressure on this young man here. Terrion Benson, the only Patriot down to block out on the free throw lane for the Patriots. The other 3 defenders back. Banks readies. The lefty fires. The free throw is good. And Coach Canfield will call his final timeout. Banks knocks down the biggest free throw of his life right there to make it a 4-point ball game with 7.21 seconds remaining. A full timeout, and we'll take it with them. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back here at Georgetown High School. Looking online to see if there's any updates on Twitter. Can't find anything going right now. Georgetown trails by 4. 7.21 seconds remaining. Bouillon to inbound. Throw it to midcourt. Christensen turns around across the timeline. Quick fire at 3. It's good! 3.5 seconds left.
Oh, my God.
Now we'll see what they're going to call. It's going to be a warning on Georgetown for delay of game.
How's that?
Q Presley threw that ball way down the hallway. They had to stop the clock, so now Eastview can inbound with 1.75 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Bright to inbound. Gets it in. Benson fouled in the corner. 1.01 seconds remaining. It's a 1-point lead. So the best Benson can do is make it a one-possession game, a 3-point ball game with 1 second. So the big shots here for Eastview and Terry on Benson. The foul was called. Cooper Christensen, that's his 4th personal foul. Cooper hit a big 3 there. He doesn't hit many of them, but a big one he hit there. 61-60. Benson's first free throw. No good.
Gosh.
And now, Georgetown, 1.01 seconds remaining. A full court heave.
Oh.
That doesn't count. 1.01 seconds remaining. He didn't hit the rim. So Georgetown gets a free inbound with 1.01 seconds remaining. A big mistake by Terrion Benson. All he had to do was hit the rim. He missed the rim. It went off the backboard. That's an intentional. So now 1.01 seconds will be remaining in the ball game. Georgetown just needs a 2-point bucket. So you can think of the Christian Leitner days. A throw up. It's not .02. Okay, we got to fix this. It's 1.01 seconds. There it is. All right, they got it fixed on the clock. Georgetown's going to heave it the length of the court to try to get a shot off. Bouillon to Presley, midcourt. He's fouled, no call. The ball game's over. Coach Canfield can't believe it. Unbelievable. Jaden Prelo fouled Presley on the shot. And the ball game comes to an end. The Eastview fans being shooed off the court. They're keeping the court clear with a matchup like this. And so the two teams will shake hands. 61-60. Eastview gets game number 1 of this best of 2 series this year. And Dave, what a tough game tonight here in Georgetown.
I'll tell you what, the JV game was by 1 point. They beat the JV by 1 point. And here tonight, 61-60. So Eastview just got the best of Georgetown in both grades by 1 point. That's just crazy. you know, though, but if you're Coach Dean, hey, you got competitive sports on both sides of the town, and he's happy about it. So not the way Georgetown wants to end it. They 2 years in a row that Eastview's had their number. So.
And so now that game on February the 9th looms bigger for Georgetown. They'll want to right this one when they go back over to Eastview. Georgetown drops to 19-7 on the year, 5-1 in district play. It breaks their 9-game winning streak. Over the last, Georgetown started the season, David, 2-4 on the year. Since then, Georgetown had gone 17-2 before tonight. Wow. They went on a big run, a 9-game winning streak after the right before Christmas started with a big win over the Conley Cougars to open up district. And then the run had continued. But tonight, a tough loss to drop to 19-7, 5-1. They'll still stay in first place in district. They will be tied with the winner of the Hendrickson-Conley game going on in Pflugerville tonight. Eastview will improve to 2-4 on the year, 19-8 overall. And so these two teams very similar in stature. You look at their overall records, 19-8 and 19-7. They're both good ball teams. Georgetown has just picked up some of the bigger victories in the conference that Eastview's lost some tough ones.
Yeah, this is a tough one, but you know that the next time they match up, it'll be interesting. It'll be over at Eastview's house, and you know Georgetown will want to go to Eastview and dominate over there. So, you know, Georgetown, they schedule a lot of tough opponents early on, and that's on purpose to prepare them for a tough district and a playoff run. So it's going to be fun to see how these kids bounce back. They're pretty resilient.
61-60, Eastview wins it tonight here at Georgetown High School. The next ball game on Friday night, Georgetown will be at Bastrop. It says 7:30. We'll be live no matter what, live from Bastrop High School to bring you all that action. Conley will be at Eastview. That will be a big game right there for Eastview back-to-back. If they can get a big win over Conley on Friday night, Eastview will kind of start to right their ship and get a couple of wins where they need to right, where they've lost some tough ones earlier in district, but an opportunity, 2 good ball games there. Cedar Creek will be at Pflugerville, and Elgin will be at Hendrickson. That will be an athletic ball game as well. Elgin, a young athletic team this year, fun to watch. They've had some tough losses and some big wins, and so a lot of things can happen in this district. 1 game away from being done with the first pass-through, and then we start the rotation again with the Conley Cougars coming into Georgetown next week. Scoring tonight for the Eastview Patriots, 1 point for Corian Bright, 2 points for Gabe Banks, 5 points apiece for Gelsinger and Dickerson, 9 points for Levi Robertson, 19 for Jaden Prelo, and 20 for Terrion Benson. For your Georgetown Eagles, 2 points for Charles Johnson, 3 for Landry Bullion, 7 points for Mayhew, 10 points apiece for Christensen and Canfield, 11 for Ryan Dupre, and leading the scoring for your Eagles tonight with 17 points is number 1. That is Q Presley. We'll call it from here. The Eagles fall 61-60 to the Eastview Patriots. They fall to 5-1 in district. Eastview improves to 2-4 on the young season of district. Friday night, Georgetown on the road. 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock tip. If it's a 7:30 tip, it'll be 7:15 pregame, 7:30 start for that ball game. Join us live there at Bastrop High School if you can make it. If not, join us. First Responder Broadcasting will bring you all the coverage. Thanks to Mack Hike, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and to Mack Hike Ford and Lincoln, your proud sponsors of Georgetown Eagle basketball and the First Responder Broadcast team this season for Georgetown Eagle boys basketball. A tough loss here at home tonight for the Eagles, 61-60. They fall to Eastview. For Jerry and Harmon, our producer, for Doppler Dave, I'm Wally Harmon. Thanks for joining us. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night, everybody.